Learning to use the toilet and becoming dry is a skill that most children will master between the ages of 2 and 4 years, usually with some encouragement and teaching from their parents and others involved in their upbringing. There are certain skills your child will need to have before they begin. Your child should have the ability to walk and sit unaided. They'll need to be able to attempt to pull their pants up and down, flush the toilet, wash and dry their hands. They should understand words such as wee and poo. They may indicate to you that they want to take their nappy off and use the potty or toilet. It can begin any time you, your family and the child are ready, and there's a few simple steps to follow. Firstly, set the scene. Get a potty if the child is young, but be mindful if the child is near the age of 3 or older, they may not be comfortable on one and the toilet might be more appropriate. Beforehand, they might practice sitting on the potty or toilet with their clothes on or with the toilet lid down. Avoid flushing the toilet while they're on it, as this might frighten them. You may adopt an open door policy when you yourself are using the toilet, if that's appropriate. And talk to them about the nature of wee and poo, using simple phrases, using toilet paper, washing and drying their hands. You might borrow a book from the library aimed at children to show them what you mean. Secondly, set the date. Set aside 3 or 4 days for toilet training, preferably when you can be at home with little disturbances. Choose a time when the child is experiencing no other changes and they're well. So then off you go. Remove the nighttime nappy first thing every morning. Dress your child in pants and bottoms that are easy to pull up and down, such as elasticated joggers or pyjamas. Have plenty of spares and be prepared for lots of washing. Let your child set the pace, though it might be helpful to encourage them to sit on the potty and toilet after their nap and after each meal. This can encourage the natural urge for their bowels to open after eating. And to encourage them to sit on the toilet, you might like to read them a story. Watch for a sign that they need to go, such as hopping up and down or holding their hands between their legs, and get them to the potty as quickly as possible. It might be handy to have 2 potties around the house. Allow for plenty of accidents and make no fuss at all when they happen. Praise your child for using the potty or toilet, even if there's no result. Don't force them to sit, but don't let them sit for too long either. If you have to leave the home in the first few days of training, bring the potty with you and get them to use local facilities. Avoid asking the child to hold on, especially if they need to poo, as this is too difficult for a child at this young age. Success and daytime dryness may come quickly for some children, 3 to 4 days maybe, but for others the process can take longer. If it's prolonged and it's upsetting the child or you, then stop, put the nappies back on and try again in a few weeks' time. As they say, Rome wasn't built in a day. A note on nighttime. Being dry during the night generally comes about 10 months after the children are dry during the day. When you notice the nappy is consistently dry, when removed in the morning, you can try removing it at night. Be prepared for some accidents and protect your mattress while they're young. If you run into difficulties or need any more advice, talk to your local public health nurse.